All right. Well, great. So the bigger the pumpkins get, the longer it takes to get them on stage. So I have what we call filler. Meaning just, I have to bring different people up because I want to, and I want to thank them. I'm going to bring up Michael Ahern, who's in charge of all of our entertainment for the festival, which is this Saturday and Sunday. And he's the man. Here you go. Michael, come on up.
Hi, everybody. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today. It's very exciting to be up here. I apologize if I'm a little nervous. I'd like to thank everybody, members of our press here and the Beautification Committee and the members of the IDS Hall and Ronan and Tim with Miramar Productions and my brother from another mother, Gary Wood with NorCal Sound to help me bring this amazing music lineup that I have for this year. This is my 10th year bringing music to the festival, and I think this is the best year ever. Okay, ever. So just real quick, we have 20 bands this year over our 3 festival stages. By last count, it was 112 musicians total. We have blues, we have yacht rock, we have classical music, we have contemporary and acid jazz. Reggae, we have R&B, we have country, we have pop, and we have Americana. We have 2 tribute bands. We have an Eagles tribute band, and we also have a Chris Robinson Brotherhood tribute band. We also have 8 of those bands of the 20 are going to be performing their own original music, including one of our, yes, right? Yeah. I'm very excited for that. And our headliner on Saturday just played at Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, the Reckless Strangers, and they're releasing an album that just was recorded by a very famous LA producer named David, way down in LA, 4-time Grammy winner. They're going to be our headliner on Saturday. And then I'm pleased to say that we have our first, at least under my tenure, national touring act is going to be here as our headliner on Sunday. They're called Rose's Pawn Shop, and they are fantastic. So I hope you'll look over the website and see all the bands. Oh, we also have a teenage rock band coming all the way down from Elk Grove. I discovered them at the Pumpkin Festival up there last year. A group of teenagers. They are so excited to be here. It's going to be the biggest thing they've ever done, and they're fantastic. So they're called, by the way, the Blue Romantics. So come and support them. And thank you, everybody, for your support.
Michael Ahern, he's the man. He's got all the entertainment going. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much. I do see our city manager over there, Matthew Chittister. Matthew, can you come up for a second, if you don't mind? So Matthew's the guy that helps us process all these permits, all of the police, all the public works, all of the red tape. How about I just say red tape, right? Matthew, thank you for everything. Yeah, could you say a few words?
Welcome to Half Moon Bay. Who's local here? Who's local to the coast side? And who's visiting us today? I'm so glad to see everybody out here. Fall has arrived, and we're grateful for it. I'm glad the weather didn't scare anybody off. This is beautiful coastside weather. This is what the Pumpkin Way Off should be like. So thank you for being here. I love the crowd. This is such a special event. It takes a lot of people, a lot of paperwork, a lot of red tape, but a lot of people to make this event and the Pumpkin Festival happen. Whether it's a government agencies or community partners. But I think what makes the Pumpkin Festival so special in Half Moon Bay is it really is grassroots. It really is the community that makes this happen. The Beautification Committee gathered 50 plus years ago to make our downtown better, and this event was part of making that happen. And they've made it happen every year since then, minus a little blip a few years ago. And I can't believe the amount of energy and sacrifice and dedication and love for the coast side that goes into this every year. So We're grateful to have you here, but let's make sure we recognize the Beautification Committee and all those volunteers in our community that make this happen every year. Thank you. It is so important for our city, for our community, for our nonprofits, and we know it's a sacrifice, but it's a labor of love, and we are so grateful for it. Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Matthew. Our city manager, Half Moon Bay. If you have any issues, go see Matthew. Bev, please, say a few words. Beverly Ashcraft is our remaining founder person who started this whole thing. Beverly, that was a long time ago. Can you tell me about a couple of things when you first started? I know it was small.
We had 8 booths on. Okay. There was about 8 artists when we first started. But the weather was just like this. But I'm the only one left of the committee. 52 years. Still standing.
Bev won't say anything bad. I think you all need to know that. Beverly is the matriarch of Main Street. She's the one that got this started. She's the one that got Main Street cleaned up. She used to be out in front of her store, sweeping the sidewalk all the time. And you know what? She led by example. Before you knew it, everybody was doing it. So thank you, Bev.
And that was Naomi Patridge, 7-time mayor of Half Moon Bay. Naomi, thank you. Bev, thank you.
Thank you, Bev.
We're lucky to have these folks in our town.
Matriarch of Main
that.
Street, I like that. We need to put that on your jacket. I think it's get a nice shiny pin. Thank you so much.
All right. How about Walter? Walter, where you at? Hey, do you have a joke for us, my friend? Do you have a joke? Come on up, man. Let's do it. Look at this brave guy. This is great. Come on up here, buddy.
No fear. He's coming right. He's going to steal the microphone. You
Yeah,
want?
put him on your radio show, Marcus. Come on. Come on up here.
What's it?
does a bunny say on its birthday?
What does a bunny say on his birthday? Does anyone know? Tell us.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Boom!
Nailed it. Drops mic.
Good timing. Everything was perfect, right, Marcus?
Just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Right on. This is great. Jeremy, are you here? Come on up, Jeremy. Jeremy's with the San Mateo County Weights and Measures Department. And I always like to bring these guys up here because, you know, we're talking major money here. If you win, you know, if you get the world record, we're talking $30,000. First place, second place, all that. So, Jeremy, tell us what you do without putting your thumb on the scale.
Yes, we don't put the thumb on the scale. So we're the Department of Weights and Measures. We're your biggest consumer protection agency in the county. We make sure your gas pumps are accurate, scales at the supermarket is accurate, your propane dispensers are accurate. We're basically here to protect the consumer and make sure there's a fair marketplace. So if you guys have any issues at the gas pump, at the supermarket, even with pricing, give us a call. Our QR code, can't see it right there, but our QR code's on our seal up there. Scan that, it'll take you to our complaints page. We find out a lot of things from consumer complaints. We rely on you guys to tell us if there's problems out there in between our inspections. So we are out there making sure everything's accurate, including this scale. We were out here last week throwing our 1,000-pound weights on it with our crane truck to make sure that whatever comes up on that display up there is accurate. To make sure if we got a world record pumpkin coming up today, that the weight is actually the weight. So everybody needs to know about weights and measures. We're here to help you. We're here to protect you. If you have any problems, let us know.
Can you lower gas prices?
Someone said, can you lower gas prices? No.
Can you send a sternly worded email to lower gas prices?
How about a big hand for Jeremy? Thank you so much,
Jeremy.
brother. And now I want to bring up one of your bosses. You don't even know this, do you? Ray Mueller, come on up. Supervisor Ray Mueller. This guy, he does a lot for us. I'm constantly talking to him on the phone because there's stuff that I care about and I know he cares about. So, Ray, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great this morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Well, good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be with all of you. You know, Matthew talked about it, but I just want to go and emphasize it again, how important the Beautification Committee's work is. And talking to Cameron over the months leading up to this, I can't emphasize enough to you all how much work goes into putting on this event, all volunteer driven. If you are a member of the Beautification Committee or you volunteered to this, could you please raise your hand right now so we can give you a round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, could you please give them a round of applause?
We have the best board of directors I've ever seen. They're so dedicated.
I agree. And it's not fall in San Mateo County without the Pumpkin Festival and the Pumpkin Way-Off. This really starts off the festivities for the entire county. And there's something else I want to say right now, too, to you all. Generation after generation after generation. You should be able to feel it today. All of those families that have come down here and really enjoyed that family festive spirit, that what brings us all together. And I just can't emphasize it enough to you. It is increasingly difficult to put on this festival. The prices are going up, inflation's going up, costs are going up, and they still find a way. So what I want to do right now with you all is it's really important that we get a lot of people to come down here this weekend and support our local businesses and support the festival. So what I want to do with you is I actually want to make a real quick commercial with you for social media. I'm going to rig camera here. I'm going to make you all practice. All I'm going to ask you to do all is say Half Moon Bay, but I want you to cheer it really loud, and then we'll make the commercial. All right, ready? So 1, 2, 3. Half Moon Bay. That was good. That was a good first try. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on the camera, and then when I'm going to say, I want you all to come down to, and then I want you guys to say. All right, camera, come over here by me real quick.
All right, okay, what are we doing here? This is like totally unscripted.
I know, one of my crazy ideas.
There's Ray for you. He's trying to figure out his phone. Okay, on three, Half Moon Bay. 1, 2, 3. Moon Bay! He wants to do it again. You know, that's a politician for you, right?
Where are you going to come on down to this weekend?
Half Moon Bay!
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you, John.
Guys, I can't get enough of these pumpkin jokes. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but I can't. Why was the jack-o'-lantern so gossipy? He was giving them pumpkin to talk about. Very mid, very mid. It's like a 6.5. Okay, here's the thinker. What do you get? Any math whizzes out there? Math your thing? What do you get when you divide the circumference of a pumpkin by its diameter? Pumpkin pie, see? You guys are smart. Oh, you got a joke for me? Come on over, bro. Come on. Over here so everybody can see you.
Why is a pumpkin afraid?
Why was the pumpkin afraid?
Because it has no guts.
Nice work. High five. There goes all the rest of my material. Great. Top that. Can't. Ooh, this is a solid one. I probably shouldn't call that out before I tell it, but hold on. Rating 1 to 10. Why did the pumpkin take a detour?
I don't know. Why did the
Thank you,
pumpkin
Jim.
take a detour?
Thank you for asking. He's trying to avoid the seedy part of town. It's at least a 7.
Can you believe this guy's on radio? I mean, really? Come on.
Oh, no.
All right. So next we have a pumpkin here. Good-looking pumpkin.
That is a beauty queen.
Eric Carlson, you've been coming for years and years. Eric, how many years you been coming?
94.
94, okay. And you grow the beautiful pumpkin, man. It's awesome. Okay, Eric Carlson from Portola Valley. Are you ready? Do you have an inkling? What's the biggest so far? 798?
Ooh, 798.
798, okay. Does that worry you?
It's going to be close.
Okay, here we go, folks. Let's hit the thing. Whoa! 977! Wow! You know, actually, I wasn't sure it was going to be that big. That's awesome, man.
Sometimes they're like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me get the weight back on. I'll get the weight back on for you. Eric, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Nice job, Eric. Eric's leaning as hard as he can.
Nice. Very cool. Right on. Congrats, buddy. Yeah. Biggest one of the day. Okay, Eric wants to stop the competition right now. Is that okay? No, sorry, buddy. Okay, next I want to bring up one of our major sponsors. Joss, I always screw up his last name. Warschauer.
Shower.
Main Street Gold Works coming up here, buddy. So what we do is we started this new tradition a while back. What you're seeing is a grower's ring. So the biggest pumpkin is going to get a grower's ring. We are so happy to have sponsors like him and people that really support our town. Josh, sincerely, thank you.
Well, thank you all very much. Such a great time to be here today. Glad to see the big crowd coming out. And yes, it's something we're really proud to have done. Last year for the 50th anniversary was the first time we were asked to make a championship ring for the winner. So Travis, I believe, is currently wearing his right now. I actually saw it yesterday when he stopped in to say hi. And, good luck to whoever's going to win it today. We'll be happy to present it. And I just wanted to say that, as a second-generation business owner here in town, the reason that we're doing this is because of the example that's been set before us from people like Cameron, from Bev, Naomi, so many great people here in town, Al, Farmer John. They really set the example that, contributing back to the community needs to be a priority for us, and I really try to do whatever I can to help out. So, whatever ways we can do it, we're happy to do it. And congratulations to everyone who's participating, and thank you all for coming out today.
Give it up for Josh from Goldworks. And you guys, I want to also mention that Josh supports everything out here in Half Moon Bay and on the coast side. He does a big contribution here every year, but my man right here supports every single event basically for every single organization. So thank you to the Workheiser family.
There's a lot of good ones doing a lot of great things around town, even where we're at right now. IDES has some great volunteers and things. They do some wonderful things around the community. I'm actually co-president of the Boys and Girls Club of the Coast Side also. So, anybody, thank you all for your support towards that as well. And, happy to do everything we can.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Josh. One more time. And make sure you hit up Goldworks if you have any jewelry or gemstone needs. I can't get away from these things, you guys. I'm so sorry in advance. Who helped the mini pumpkin cross the road? That's an easy one. Grandpa. The crossing gourd. Oh, that one hurt my face. That was about a 2. What is a pumpkin's favorite genre? Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Anyone? These are terrible.
So, what does a skeleton order at a restaurant?
Here we go, Jim jumping in.
What does a skeleton order at a restaurant?
What does a skeleton order at a restaurant?
Spare ribs.
Saving the day over there. Oh, you got one. All right, come over here.
What is a zombie's favorite dessert? What is a ghost's favorite dessert?
A ghost's favorite dessert. What is a ghost? A ghost's favorite dessert.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. All right.
Goes back to sitting behind the podium on his phone. It's just what happens.
It's a new day. He's looking up the jokes. What are you talking about? And this one is for the band. What is a skeleton's favorite musical instrument? Trombone. That's right.
Trombone. There, he knows that one.
You heard it before? Now, I didn't write this one, but it was it came out years ago by Rosemary Clooney, the aunt of that other Clooney fellow. It is called The Wobblin' Goblin with the Broken Broom. The wobblin' goblin with the broken broom could never fly too high. For right after takeoff, another piece would break off. Soon he would be dangling in the sky. Each evening, just as he would leave the ground, the radio would say, "Control tower to Goblin, your broomstick is wobbling, you better make a landing right away." Well, it soon got so he could only ride when the witches took him piggyback. Then one day he used his brain, he bought himself an aeroplane. So if you look for him on Halloween, you'll see him zip and zoom. For he's no longer wobbling, that high-flying goblin, the wobbling goblin with the broken broom. The wobbling goblin with the broken broom. Boo.
There we go.
Thank you. Rosemary Clooney.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Excellent. Thank you so much. Next, I have the privilege of introducing the Picasso of pumpkin carvers, Farmer Mike. He's been here for how many years? 30 something? I don't know. Something like that. Come on up.
Hello, hello, Half Moon Bay. Once again, I am here. This is my 38th year of carving here at Half Moon Bay, and I will be carving again, as you have seen me the last few years, right across the street here at the Coastside Community Water District. I'll be in that parking lot, and I will be carving up giant pumpkins all day Saturday and Sunday. And this year, my theme is going back to kind of my roots, I guess. What made me different was I started growing giant pumpkins and carving giant pumpkins, and what made them different is they're a lot thicker. And so what I'm doing this year is I am focusing on the depth of the giant pumpkins. So you'll see some things that go a little bit deeper than maybe I've done in the past. So that's kind of the plan. Oh, no. One more time. Test 1, 2. All right. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, great. All right, once again, I am Farmer Mike. I've been up here carving pumpkins for Half Moon Bay for the last 38 years, and this year I will be up on the stage again just across the street here at the Water District, and I'll be doing in-depth pumpkin carving. So basically, I always deal with the Atlantic giants, and for that reason, they're thicker. I can do a little bit more with them, and I just have a blast here. It started for me here at Half Moon Bay. I started carving here at Half Moon Bay. That took me to the Tonight Show and a variety of other things, and it's just been a blast all these years. So once again, thanks for having me, and we look forward to seeing these other great pumpkins coming up here. I see they're starting to stage them now, so we're going to have some really cool things to see over the next few minutes here. Thanks a lot, Half Moon Bay.
All right. Farmer Mike, thank you. If you ever see his work, it's unbelievable. Thank you for all your years of coming here. Okay, folks, what we're going to do now is something that we do, and it's audience participation. We're going to vote for the most beautiful pumpkin. And the most beautiful pumpkin is going to get $1,000. But this is actually in honor of a very good friend and family of mine. Joseph Cachet has sponsored our festival and our town, basically, forever and ever. Joe, I don't even have words. I love you, man. So thank you, Joe.
Hey, listen, hey, let's be serious here now. Just turn it up a little bit. We all have to be thankful to one person, and the one person is sitting right down there. That's Cameron Palmer's mother. Would you stand up?
Dora, you have to stand up now.
Stand up.
Best.
Because without this young lady making love one night, Cameron would not be here. And because he's here, all of you are here. So let's give one more round to one more night of making love right there.
That escalated quickly.
I can't tell you what a wonderful thing this is for me. Cameron is right, we've been helping, but there's so many people here that help. I could go around and point out A, B, C, D by names if I could only remember them, but getting old sucks. I do want to point out that Nancy Nishimura is here. Nancy, would you come up? Nancy is my wife, a fabulous person that keeps me in line. She doesn't always want to make love, but you know how it is. But a big pumpkin is a big pumpkin, right? That's what I always tell her. Anyway, to Cameron Palmer who puts this on, who wears the most ridiculous clothes, and today he's got on a jacket that'll top all, right? Who else would put on a jacket like this except a guy with big pumpkins? And everyone knows what I mean by that. Cameron, we love you. Thank you.
Okay, Joe, I think my mom is a little embarrassed, but thank you. I love you so much.
Two guys with big pumpkins, you guys. I don't know.
Anyway, seriously, you guys are a blessing to our community. Thank you so much. Nancy, would you want to say something? She doesn't want to say anything. She just is like...
Nancy would like to get off the stage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, God bless you all. Here's what we're going to do, folks. We have all of the big, beautiful pumpkins right over here. We're going to start with Mel on his forklift. He's going to lift it up. So we're going to give you a view of all of them, and then we're going to do an applause thing in a moment. So there we go. Okay, that's Eric Carlson from Portola Valley's pumpkin right there. And next, okay, Freddie, there we go. Look at that, there we go. Harrison Kennedy of Fair Oaks pumpkin. Beautiful.
Is that its good side? I'm curious.
And next we have Lori Pashmu of Los Altos. Good color on that one. Nice and orange. There we go. Beautiful. All right, that looks good. Thank you so much, John. And the remaining pumpkin, Danny Mello's got it here. Haley and Patrick Winnan of Half Moon Bay. So there we go. All right. So you've got a glimpse. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring up each forklift, and we have an official applause meter. We have a special app on my phone. And
Cameron, what's the first prize?
You know what? They're going to get $1,000.
Hey.
$1,000.
All right.
Whoever wins this. So we're going to go by applause. Mel, go ahead and bring that thing up. What do you guys think? Okay, not bad, not bad. Freddie, here we go. We're going to get up there. Go ahead and lift it up. Okay, there we go. And John. There we go. There we go. What do you think? Alrighty, and Danny Mello, what do we got, Danny? Okay, let me consult with my judges. Okay, the judges have tallied their score. What we're going to do, it's between 1 and 4 at the moment.
We're having a gourd off.
gourd off.
That's terrible. Just terrible.
All right, let's start with number 1, Mel.
All right. Bring it up number 4, Danny. Whew, that's a tough one.
Okay, judges, let's convene. Let's convene.
Getting really intensive up here. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
yeah, this is pretty stressful. Mel, one more time. Lift it up.
Sit. Wait, hold on. Hold. This is really important, you guys. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna come down there. It's that important because we're that locked right now. Hold on. People screaming for a tie. We can't have that. It'll ruin our cred. I mean, we could. Hang on, we could. What am I saying? Okay. Oh, who's putting up $1,000? Are you doing this? Are we doing this? Come on, what is that, like 6 more Chamarita sandwiches? By the way, best sandwich, if you don't know, come to the Pumpkin Festival and have a Chamarita sandwich here at the IDS Hall. Can we give it up for the sandwich? I mean, God. Okay, now, I'm in the middle of the action. 1, okay, on the count of 3, give it up for Pumpkin 1 if you want to vote for Pumpkin 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, silence! That was fun. Okay, now, if you've been holding for Pumpkin 4, we're going to do this on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, silence! I have to go back to the stage now because I have no idea.
Marcus loves the power. He loves the power.
You know what? Cameron, the people have spoken.
And who do you think they spoke for?
You guys, I'm hearing a lot of chants for one outcome. I say we call it a tie. 500.
Okay, it's a tie.
Nice work, everybody. Give it up for the growers, please.
All right, well, the growers, thank you, guys.
He wasn't going to let me
Carlson,
out until I
Portola
made it
Valley,
happen.
and Haley and Patrick Winnan of Half Moon Bay. Congrats, you guys. That was really kind of the most closest cheers I've ever had. That's great. I want to thank Joe Cachette and his family for sponsoring this every year. Joe and Nancy are just the best community people I know, so thank you so much. Half Moon Bay Winery. We're serving those wines all weekend long down Main Street at Kitty Fernandez and right down by Korea Street as well. Half Moon Bay Winery. All right. Well, great, you guys. We're getting to the heavyweights now. We're getting to the heavyweights, so don't leave.
It's a sunshine thing, like a song that you sing. You're watering the seeds, pulling the weeds, and it blossoms in spring. And when the work's all through, you'll have a pumpkin that you grew. driving night and day out to Half Moon Bay for a memory or two. Just one of my chores, working outdoors, sets me free. The land and me, working real hard with a shovel and a drill. Call it what you will, gotta get the soil tilled, get the crop in the ground. Praying for the sound of rain falling down, rain falling down. And when they ask me how I grew it, well, mister, if you only knew it, took me all of last year and my very best beer just to get my friends to move it. But it was worth all that ale, my pumpkins toppling the scales. You can tell by my grin, the locals think I'm gonna win. Hear them holler and wave. Just one of my chores, working outdoors, sets me free. The land and me, working real hard with a shovel and a drill. Call it what you will, gotta get the soil tilled, get the crop in the ground, praying for the sound of rain falling down, rain falling down. It's a sunshine day, like a song that you sing. You're watering the seeds and pulling the weeds, and it blossoms in spring. And when the work's all through, you'll have a pumpkin that you grew. Driving night and day out to Half Moon Bay for a memory or two.
All right, Jim. Very nice, very nice.
We're making memories here.
Sure. Absolutely. For the last how many years? Whew. How about Walter and his band, the Cougar Band? All right, thank you, Half Moon Bay High School Marching Band. Hey, next I want to bring up Cindy Tobeck to say a few words on behalf of the GPC, the greatest pumpkin, what is it, Cindy, what is it? Great Pumpkin Commonwealth. Come on over here.
Hello, Half Moon Bay. It is so good to be here. I first became acquainted with this wonderful community back in 2016 when I brought my pumpkin here. Raise your hand if you were part of that day with me. That was one of the most special days of my whole life when I won the Way Off here at Half Moon Bay. And it was so special because of you all. Whenever I come back here, it feels like I am home. And you make me feel like the honorary queen of your beautiful town here on the coast. And so I thank you for that and always welcoming me back with so much love. And so I am here today in a different capacity. Unfortunately, I split all 4 of my competition pumpkins this year. I know, it's so sad to not come up here with my truck. I actually flew in, and I'm here as the West Coast representative for the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth, or the GPC. You see, when I won the competition here, that kind of put me on the map, and I had more of a platform to help other growers, not just in my own local community, but now I was kind of a known entity because this is the greatest way off in the whole world. And you helped put me on the map, and I was able to help more growers all across the world, and I got put into position, you're kind of in charge of all the way off. So the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth here, it's in charge of all the way offs. It kind of is like what the NFL is to professional football. We uphold the rules, and we offer the awards at the end of the season to honor all the growers. And so I'm the West Coast representative, and now more recently the vice president of the organization. And so it's wonderful to be here with you in the Half Moon Bay fog, and we're going to see some enormous pumpkins today from not just California, but across the United States. So thank you for having me back. And this year, even though I'm not bringing a pumpkin, I'm having a lot of fun judging and officiating the pumpkins, making sure that they're all sound. So you see a couple of us over here, when they lift the pumpkin up, we're checking the bottom to make sure that there are no rot spots. A lot of times critters will get underneath that pumpkin and they will chew, and we got to make sure that there's no rotten spots. We want to make sure there are no holes into the cavity. You'll see us with like little zip ties, and we're probing and checking to make sure that the pumpkin is totally sound, without rot, without any chemical residue on it. You might see Ron or Jack also trimming the stems. One of the rules is that the stem has to be trimmed to 1 inch, or the vine's 1 inch of the stem. And so we're over here officiating, making sure that all these pumpkins have a level playing field and they're all abiding by the GPC rules. So thank you, everybody, and have a good rest of the way off.
Thank you, Cindy Tobeck. And how about a big hand for her? Yes, she's a pumpkin champion, but you know what? She is a elementary school teacher as well, and thank you so much for all you do. All you do, Cindy.
So Cameron, my wife is at home watching the live feed right now, and she just texted me, "Get off your phone." I said, "Babe, I'm pulling up jokes. They're terrible, but I'm pulling up." Okay, so I did something. I went to AI for jokes, and I told ChatGPT to write me 40 good pumpkin jokes, and it couldn't. I'm reading these, and I'm embarrassed. You want me to read some? This is what the future is right here, you guys. Are you ready? It's gonna make you feel really good about your job. What do you call a pumpkin that works at a car dealership?
I don't know. What do you call it? Pumpkin that wears...
A gourd salesman.
Pretty bad.
What?
Pretty bad.
What did the pumpkin say to the pie?
I don't know.
You make me feel so baked. You guys, don't shoot the messenger, please. Cameron, stop me anytime. Apparently the robots aren't taking over. What do you call a pumpkin with a sunburn, you guys? I wouldn't know, this is Half Moon Bay, but hang on. What do you call a pumpkin with a sunburn? A toasted pumpkin.
Oh, these are bad.
All right,
AI.
please, save us. Save us.
What happens if a pumpkin goes next to a pie? It turns into a pumpkin pie.
Oh my God, that actually is better than Marcus's.
Okay, this one. Okay, last one, and then we get away. Why didn't the pumpkin get invited to hang out? It was too square. I mean, who are the developers, Cameron?
Marcus,
So-
I think your wife's calling again.
I'm done. I'm done.
So AI, don't quit your day job.
All right, our next pumpkin comes in from Sacramento. Brant and Eleanor Bortson. And here we go. How long did it take you to grow this pumpkin?
This is about a 5-month babysitting job, as everyone who grows these knows. So 5 months of babysitting.
What's the most stressful moment of growing a pumpkin? I'm curious.
Right now, when the crew gets underneath and starts digging around, especially if they linger.
What does it mean when they linger?
It means they're looking for a soft spot.
All right, are we ready?
I think
Are they
we're ready.
lingering? We're good.
Okay. Brant, let's see what we got. Here it is. 770. 770. Right on. Oh, Dad wins. He beat his son. Okay. All right. Nice.
Congratulations to Brandon and Eleanor Bortson coming all the way from Sacramento. Thank you so much, sir. Nice work.
Hey, folks.
Round of applause.
I think we have, thank you so much. I think we have 7 more pumpkins to go. We never know for sure, but we try to save the heaviest for the last moment, but you never know. I mean, until you put them on the scale. Anyway, I mentioned earlier that our Grand Marshal, Saturday at 12 noon for the Great Pumpkin Parade, is Matt Williams. He was a San Francisco great third baseman. He won Most Valuable Player 4 times. We love Matt around here, so we're all going to give him a big applause when he comes back. We want to make sure that you come down. There's so many festivities this weekend. We have 4 different stages. Tons of music. We have Michael Ahern explain some of the music to you earlier. So you're going to want to come down. Of course, there's no addition to the festival, but once you're here, we're hoping you'll buy pumpkin bread and pumpkin pie and pumpkin ice cream, and pumpkin soup, and pumpkin whatever else we can think of. So we are hoping you'll come down. We do have the Half Moon Bay Winery. They have their wines. Those are going to be in 2 separate locations, north and south. We have a lot of good. We even have some pumpkin beer as well. So anyway, I think you're going to have a great time when you come down here. We have a kids area at the Bank of America parking lot where you can do all sorts of little fun activities, pumpkin pie eating contest, pumpkin decorating, just a lot of fun stuff. So we would encourage you to come down to that.
We got another joke? Bring it in, dude.
All right, you got this, Marcus?
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Trevor. Red Bluff.
From Red Bluff. That sounds far. You ready for this? You ready for your big moment? Nice and loud, okay? Trevor's got a joke for us, you guys. Here we go.
What's a bow you can't tie?
What's a bow you can't tie?
A rainbow.
We needed a rainbow after your jokes, Marcus. That's great.
Hey, that was AI. Let's be fair.
You're not supposed to go to the audience for your joke.
Okay, he's got one more. Go ahead.
So there was a bicycle group of beavers, and they went to a bar, and the bar was made of wood. The beavers asked for a wood dish. The bartender said, "I don't know if we have that. I'll go check in the kitchen." When he came back, the bar was gone.
That was low-key amazing, actually, now that I've worked it out of my head.
Termites.
Great job, man.
Oh, the beaver ate them out.
Way better than these pumpkin jokes I have.
So that reminds me of one. What did the skeleton order at the bar? 3
Okay.
beers and a mop.
Yeah, because, well, they're going live and we don't want to miss the moment.
You need to think some random lady bail this out.
All right, as we're loaded up, 2 more terrible pumpkin jokes generated by AI. Where does a pumpkin preach? From the pulpit.
That's better than the others.
All right. Now I'm going to close out with a good human joke. Somebody wrote this. Where do pumpkins hold meetings? In the gourd room. I'm going to give it a 5.5.
All right. Next we have Brian Werner from Gridley, California. I do remember last year when he came, his pumpkin was $9.99, and then after a second or two, it jumped to $1,000, and everyone loved it. So, anyway, what do you think, Brian? You bigger, smaller? You're right there. Okay. Well, Brian Werner from Gridley, let's see what we got.
Going for 1,000.
Oh, 1,050. Nice. Well, it wasn't $9.99 this year, my friend. Good job.
Great job, Brian.
Hey, Walter, you guys got any wind left in you? Come on, give them a round of applause, folks.
Half Moon Bay Cougars marching
Go
band.
Cougars! Half Moon Bay High School marching band. Let's give it up for the Cougars back there. Great work.
Yeah, but like like Don Smith would go, Fearon would go, Otto.
It's quite a production when you get to this kind of weight, I got to imagine, Cameron. Bringing these pumpkins in and out. If you could watch this production of these forklifts and these poor wooden pallets that didn't sign up for this. They did not. We're talking in excess of 1,000 pounds being carted around. You got to be really careful. Can we give it up one time for all the growers? This is a lot of work and a lot of love for this community. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming out and enjoying this fine fall weather we're having. It wouldn't be Half Moon Bay if it didn't start super drizzling. That's for sure.
Somebody here's got a great big pumpkin. Grew it from a seed that they bought last year. Nurtured it with love and a pool's worth of water. Then drove all night to get it made right. If you grow pumpkins, you dream about the day you grow the biggest pumpkin in the USA. You load it in the truck, now you're on your way. Before you know it, you're in Half Moon Bay. Somebody here's got a great big pumpkin. Grew it from a seed they bought last year. Nurtured it with love and a pool's worth of water. Then drove all night to get it weighed right here. Now you're at the way off, you take a look around. Some are standing up, some are lying down. Now you're at the way off, you take a look around. Some are standing up, some are lying down. At last you're on the scales, you can't believe the sound. You've won the competition by a single pound. Everybody here's got a great big pumpkin. Grew it from a seed they bought last year. Nurtured it with love and a pool's worth of water. Then they drove all night to get it way right here.
Thank you, Jim Stevens. Okay. We're inspecting the pumpkin. We're going to bring it over to the scale.
Come on, Cindy!
All right, as we're loading up the next pumpkin, we got to say hi to Nick Kennedy and Ron Root from Citrus Heights, just inside Sacramento. Morning, gentlemen. Thank you for making the drive. Morning. You feel pretty good? Feel like you crack 1,000 here? Hopefully. Yeah. Nick was just telling me what they're going to do with the pumpkin after the fact. You say you got a buyer already?
Yeah, he wants to drop it off of a building. No, I'm just kidding. He wants it for a Halloween party.
He's got a buyer that's going to put this in his house for a Halloween party. Then they're going to crack the top and pour vodka in it.
And then they're going to add watermelon and make slushies. No, I'm just kidding. It's just going to be for display.
That is unbelievable. Who has this kind of front yard where you can just go, hey, come see my pumpkin?
Very nice people in the Fab 40s here, so.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, good luck. Here we go.
All right, gents, here we go. I can't wait to see what this one is. I'm going to hit the switch right now. Whoa, 1106. Yes. Wow. Good job, guys. Awesome. How sweet it is.
Get up there and get some pictures, eh? He's going to get the weight in your photo. Nice job, guys. Great job. They're both wearing hats that say Extreme Gardening on them, and I think it's accurate. I don't want to see the kale. I really don't. One more time for Nick Kennedy and Ron Root from Citrus Heights. Pumpkin going over 1,100 pounds. Great job, fellas.
Hey, they're packing up and leaving. Let's give a big round of applause for the Half Moon Bay Marching Band.
Go Cougars!
We love you, Cougars! Thanks for sticking it out, guys. We appreciate your participation. Told me one time that this was his favorite. Driving over the hill on a cool autumn day, where the fog hugs the treetops with a soft ocean spray. Colors here are familiar, green, orange, and brown. Have you guessed where I'm headed? Does the place I've described sound like Half Moon Bay? This town is wedged in between mountain and sea. Half Moon Bay. Take a a walk down Main Street with me. Now it's festival time, and the townsfolk prepare to welcome friends back to the greatest of fairs. And we'll all watch their faces as everyone stares at the year's biggest pumpkin, and a winner's declared here in Half Moon Bay. This town is wedged in between mountain and sea. Half Moon Bay. Take a walk down Main Street with me. Driving over the hills on a cool autumn day, where the fog hugs the treetops with a soft ocean spray. Colors here are familiar, green, orange, and brown. Have you guessed where I'm headed? As the place I've described sound like Half Moon Bay. This town is wedged in between mountain and sea. Half Moon Bay. Take a walk down Main Street with me. Wedged in between mountain and sea. Half Moon Bay, you're a great place to be.
Thank you. Great job, Jim. Thank you.
One more time. Now let's give it up for Mr. Jim Stevens. So Jim and his band are out here on the main stage, 9 a.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. So feel free to come on out and cut some rug with Jim Stevens and friends. I figured out how to get here by 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. I start on Thursday. I'm going to hitch a ride on that little thing right there. Up there, look, ooh. Here's looking at you. Here's looking at you. Pumpkins are a pride to the town of Half Moon Bay. And as the pickup trucks come rolling up, their treasures to display, you can feel a kind of spirit as folks here get in gear. It's the middle of October and the festival is here. I've seen them weigh the pumpkins, each year beats the last. And the growers talk a strategy in which field the seed was cast. As I watch the forklift bring the next, the truth soaks slowly in. It's the biggest prize for the biggest size, but everybody wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. It's a celebration with a capital P. Everybody wins. Seaside farms along the coast where the fog comes rolling in. It's the biggest prize for the biggest size, but everybody wins. Pumpkins are a pride to the town of Half Moon Bay. As the pickup trucks come rolling up, their treasures to display, you can feel a kind of spirit as folks here get in gear. It's the biggest man for the biggest prize. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. It's a celebration with a capital P. Everybody wins. Seaside farms along the coast where the fog comes rolling in. It's the biggest prize for the biggest size. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Come Judgment Day in Half Moon Bay, everybody wins. Seaside farms along the coast where the fog comes rolling in. It's the biggest prize for the biggest size, but everybody wins. It's the biggest prize for the biggest size,
Everybody wins. Thank you, Jim Stevens. And next,
Wow.
very
look at
big
that.
pumpkin. We have Mike Alves from Willows, and I believe Marcus is going to ask him a couple questions.
So chatting with Mike again from Willows. Let's give it up for Mike for bringing the pumpkin all the way out here. Seems to have a little extra on top, Mike. I'm not going to lie. Now, what are we doing with the pumpkin after the fact, after we're all done here?
Go to the grandkids' school.
For display. So he's going to drop it off at one school. The kids are going to play on it, and then you're going to drop it off at another school. Does Ocean know about this?
Oh, that's fine. I hope not.
Now, what kind of weight are we hoping for here?
I'm hoping 1275.
And then finally, this might be a hard question, but like, how do you grow a pumpkin this size? What do you have to feed it? Like, what processes separate this from a regular pumpkin?
You know, you start out with a good seed, and then you just have a lot of luck.
That's all it takes? Good seed and luck? All right, I'll get started tomorrow. Here we go. You ready to weigh? Here we go.
Well, let's see if we're lucky right now. Here we go, Mike.
Mike Alves from Willows. Here we go.
And the switch is hit. 131.6. Wow.
How you feeling about it?
I'm real happy with that. Yeah, that works.
Get up there for some photos. Mike, thanks for coming out. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I found some really solid Halloween jokes. Can we segue to Halloween jokes since I'm out of pumpkin jokes? Is that okay? These are not AI, so just stay with me. Not AI this time. Why are vampires bad at art? Because they're only able to draw blood. Come on! That's at least a 6. Okay. Why does Dracula struggle to make friends? Because he's really a pain in the neck. You laughed. I heard that. What kind of medicine do witches use on their warts? I have no idea, but it's not working. I like that one a little too much. Why did the jack-o'-lantern fail out of school? Somebody scooped his brains out. They better get that pumpkin here quick, you guys. All right, last one, and then we'll do the next pumpkin. Why don't zombies like pirates? They're way too salty. Way too salty. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. That's a good-looking pumpkin, you guys.
As I said, they get bigger as the day goes on.
So we're down to the last 3 to 4 pumpkins. And as I watch them hoist this thing, I'm wondering, fellas, what are these straps weighted for? Asking for you guys. They're good for 5,000 pounds? You the authority, sir? He is. They are. Okay, I feel better. I mean, the way these guys put their faces under this 1,000-pound pumpkin, not all heroes wear capes, I'm telling you.
Okay, they're going to maneuver this onto the scale.
Look at this big guy.
Felt that one. Jeez Louise.
That was a 3-4 on the Richter scale, I think.
Okay, we have Johnny Rigetti from San Luis Obispo.
Johnny. Guy. What? Johnny's dressed like he did this on a frat dare. Isn't he?
It's pretty fun, yeah. Good.
Now, are you doing this for fun or are you here to win?
Oh, there's some monsters out there. This is more fun than anything.
I like it. What are we hoping for on the scale here?
You know what? I set out. It's kind of the first year I've taken growing seriously. I was hoping for 1,000-pounder. Anything above that?
Oh, I think you got 1,000, buddy.
Okay.
I think you got 1,000.
Anything over 1,000 pounds. Here we
All
go.
right. Well, Johnny Rigetti from San Luis Obispo, here you go. Whoa! 1, 2, 7, 6. Nice, buddy. Nice.
Okay. Put the snow on the map. By the way, pay no attention to the low-flying drone above your head. I literally thought Darth Vader was here. It scared me. Gonna get some awesome footage. Wave to the drone, everybody. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go! Yeah, I scared it away. Nothing to see here. Johnny, for a second-year grower, that's pretty impressive, dude. How do you learn to do this? Is this like a YouTube situation? Is there a master class?
That's exactly it. Yeah, everyone's an open book. The cool thing about pumpkin growing is there's really no secret. Everyone's an open book. It's really only what you don't know.
Is there better weather to grow pumpkin in than others?
Yeah, for sure. We've got a pretty good spot. You know, getting the units into the plant is kind of important. A little more coastal region like this, you might have taken greenhouse.
So you got to keep the heat on these things, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a happy medium. Enough heat, enough.
I remember buying basil locally grown at a farmer's market, and basil requires a lot of heat. I looked right at the farmer in the face, and I said, "How did you do that here on the coast side? Isn't this like tropical?" He looked me right back and said, "Well, they do have greenhouses." And so I bought some and I left. All right, nice job, man. Great job, man. One more time.
Once again, if you get time, go down to Cunha's Country Store. We just installed all these brass plaques of every winner we've ever had, and it's quite a good thing to see. A lot of these growers that are here are past winners, so their names are up there too. And we did the unveiling yesterday, so please stop by Cunha's Country Store and check it out. It's a good photo op. Getting bigger, folks. Getting lots bigger.
In the world of pumpkin belly buttons, this one's definitely an innie. I mean, that you could hide a cat in there. That's serious.
have them checking on the side street, Johnson Street, to see how many pumpkins we have left. I believe we have, well, I'll wait and see. Probably 3 or 4.
It's so flat on the bottom.
Alrighty, folks. This is Gary Miller. Everyone loves this guy. He's from Napa Valley, and he's won before. Gary, weren't you looking up there? I didn't hit the switch. He won in 2013. Do you remember what it weighed back then?
1,985 pounds.
And of course, if he has the winning pumpkin, it'll be $9 a pound. And of course, if he gets the world record, $30,000. So,
I can tell you, if I lose, I'm coming back again next year.
never say die, right?
That level of conviction was actually slightly frightening. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Good luck to you.
Gary Miller from Napa, California. Let's see what your pumpkin weighs. 1165 from 165. Gary Miller, thank you so much, buddy.
Great work, Gary.
We love you, man.
You guys, I have a question. Why are graveyards so noisy?
Why are graveyards?
Because of all the coughing.
Ah.
5.5? What happens if you don't pay the exorcist on time? You're not allowed to answer. Hold on. What happens if you don't pay the exorcist on time, Jim?
You get repossessed.
This corner doesn't like anything. I just decided. You don't want AI jokes, trust me. We need to have people stick around for at least 3 more pumpkins. Ooh, Jim, last one, and then I'd love for you to do a song. What is the problem with twin witches? Let's see if I can do this. What? You can never tell which witch is which. Thank you. I'm good here. I'm like Homer into the bushes. Here I go.
I've gotta go feed my pumpkins. It's the very first thing I do. You know, a person's gotta have a challenge, something bigger than me and you. You can tell me all about the bills you pay, or you can't wait for the retirement day. I gotta go feed my pumpkins if it's the very first thing I do. My pumpkins start calling in the morning. We need a drink or two, they say. You'll need a little sun if you want to be the one. I take 2 Half Moon Bay with buckets of sweat and a little bit of luck and brand new shocks on my pickup truck. I gotta go feed my pumpkin if it's the very first thing I do. Well, I sure like going to the way off with its many fine sights to see. Pumpkins in the press, there's never any mess. It's wholesome for the family. It's great to come to Half Moon Bay, where strutting your stuff is A-OK. I gotta go feed my pumpkins if it's the very first thing I do. I do the very first thing I do.
Thank you, Jim.
With these songs, I sort of pretend that I grow pumpkins, and I don't. But I've spoken to so many folks. And I wonder, you know, it's true there are a number of people here who've actually won the growers. They're not competitive in a bad way. Just encouraging each other.
You're right. I know it's like a homecoming for all these growers. What we do is we meet down at my restaurant the night before, and you should see the look on these people's faces. They're giving each other hugs like it's Happy New Year or something. Everyone loves it, so it's kind of a neat tradition. Absolutely, Jim. Well, I have a moment. I want to thank Gary Woods, our sound guy. Gary, thank you so much.
Gary!
I want to thank Steve Lambley. Steve Lambley's somewhere around, our music guy. I want to thank Jim Stevens, even though his jokes are whatever. And then, and Marcus, where are you, Marcus?
I'm back here rehearsing my jokes.
Yeah. You have a full year to get some good ones, okay? I want to thank all the forklift guys. I mean, you know how nervous these guys get nervous. I mean, you puncture a pumpkin and it's disqualified. So anyway, I want to thank these guys for all they do.
This is a real process. This is amazing.
If you do want to avoid the lines, I would say go get your festival gear right now. Head right over there.
That's a good idea.
Don't worry about next week. It's too crowded, right? So just head over there and get your T-shirts or whatever else, sweatshirts, whatever they're selling over there.
Now is the time, because they will sell out a lot of times.
Oh, they do. They do. Wow, look at this, folks. This is a biggie.
Getting serious now.
Hey, folks, we have a past winner. Joel, when did you win? And what did it weigh back then?
It was 2,363 pounds.
Holy Toledo. Wow.
It was a Half Moon Bay
Bay record at the time. Yeah, right on.
Mike had the biggest pumpkin in the world back in 2017. What was the how much?
Well, we've been lucky enough to win 7 times here at Half Moon Bay. Our first time was 1992, so we've been coming for quite a while.
Wow.
But Half Moon Bay overall, it's our favorite place to come. We love Half Moon Bay.
Hey, I think you have good taste. Right? Anyway, Joel Holland from Sumner, Washington. Long drive down, but we're so happy to have you back. Thank you so much, Joel. I didn't realize you'd won that many times. Wow. Okay. The plaque unveiling was neat. That's at Cunha's Country Store. I would recommend you go down and check that out. Great photo op. We had all the growers there yesterday. And it was just a great time, and we did the unveiling of all the brass plaques. So.
This pumpkin is so fat, even the scale's starting to get upset. Right?
All right. What a good-looking pumpkin, though. I'll tell you that, Joel. Good for you. All right. Anyone got any ideas? How many? 1,500 guys?
Is he going to crack 2K? Are we cracking 2K?
What's your guess?
No.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit the switch. Boom. 1, 4, 7. Nice job. Nice.
Great job.
Right on. Right on, buddy. That's terrific. One, 4, 4, 7. All righty.
You don't want AI jokes, but thanks for asking. I got some more jokes. Why do demons and ghouls stick together? Because demons are a ghoul's best friend. Come on. Hey, you guys, what's a vampire's favorite holiday? Thanksgiving.
Okay, we have another jokester here.
Hey, okay.
Marcus.
Hey, come on. Okay. This is Ava. Come over here so everybody can see you. What are you?
I'm from
San Mateo from over the hill. I love your jacket. Don't leave that anywhere. That's my size. So fabulous. Okay, you ready for your joke? Nice and loud. You want to tell me and then I'll tell them? Why did the bicycle fall down? It was too tired, you guys. Too tired. For Ava from San Mateo. Woo! He's absolutely crushing the game. I don't know how I follow that. I gotta be honest. I need that jacket. Who won the skeleton beauty contest? Nobody. Nobody. Oh, come on up. This is Isabel from Oakland. You guys come up front, Isabel. I love these binoculars. Those are so cute. Okay, you ready?
What did the Jaguar say to the tiger?
What? What did the jaguar say to the tiger? Well, wait, say it. And go.
What? Hey, Stripe.
Hey, Stripe. I love it.
Hey, that's better than Marcus's joke. Good job.
Anything
Good
is
job.
better than my jokes, Cameron. Literally anything. All right, you bring your best work. Here we go. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Henry. I'm from here in Half Moon Bay, and if I brought my best work, honestly, it wouldn't be PG-13.
Oh. Somebody like, spending a little bit too much time on Reddit. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, you ready?
It's not Reddit, it's YouTube Shorts.
Okay, YouTube Shorts.
What's the problem with general stores?
All right, thanks.
They won't let you buy anything specific.
That's the thing. You are missing it, Cameron. What's wrong with general stores? They won't let you buy anything specific. General stores. Okay. Somebody needs a snack. My mother's calling me right now. I think she must be watching the live feed. She liked my jokes.
This is a very sensitive subject. From the moment I heard Frau say I had it known, I knew that I'd be sick because I'd never be unknown. And evil doctor shouldn't speak aloud about his feelings. My hurt and my pain don't make me too appealing. I don't Scott, we look up to me. Run the business of the family. Had an evil empire just like his dear old dad. Give him my love and the things I never had. Scott would think I was a cool guy. Return the love I have, make me want to cry. But how my feelings too. Changed my life with Oprah and Maya Angelou. But Scott rejected me. Say la vie. Life is cruel, treats you unfairly. Even so, I God there must be. Meeting me, you can feel me. Just me and you. Getting jiggy with it. Yeah. Quite pleasant, really. You and
Tell you, there's nothing better than texting my mom back and telling her I'm on stage and then sending a picture of all you guys. That was pretty great. You guys look great out there.
Okay, so we do have a pumpkin here, and Cindy has some sad news.
I know. You know, when we're looking underneath the pumpkins, we are looking for any rot spots, any holes, and there were 3 damaged spots on this pumpkin, and you can't have
more than 2. And so, unfortunately, it doesn't meet the criteria for being a sound pumpkin. And we do that to protect the sites who have those pumpkins on display. We don't want a pumpkin on display that's going to, rot. And so this can still be weighed officially, get an official weight. It's just going to also be called damage. So whatever the weight is, there will be a little DMG after it. So it's still a beautiful pumpkin, and it's still going to get a good official weight here at Half Moon Bay.
And no, it will not be on sale at twice as nice. I don't care how far we discount it. Dave, where are you coming in from?
San Luis Obispo.
Nice. Another grower from Slow?
Yeah, that was my son, and I just want to point out that he set the new San Luis Obispo County record with his pumpkin. And I was hoping to beat him today, but next year I'll beat him.
Absolute family affair. Thank you so much, sir, for
You're
all
a
your
good
work.
sport. Good sport, buddy. Well, it's damaged, but you know what? We're going to weigh it. So here we go. Dave, let's see what you got, buddy. 1476.
So good.
Nice. Nice.
So good. Dave Rigetti, the Rigetti family, growing big pumpkins down there in San Luis Obispo. Let him hear it one more time. Thank you, sir, for your support.
Dave, we'll see you next year.
It's either you or my jokes, Jan, so jump on it.
Well, how do you find out if your kids are in the house? Turn off the Wi-Fi. Sure to know. Let's see if I have the short-term memory for this. My wife and I decided that we're not going to have children. We're going to tell them tonight.
All right, we have 4 pumpkins to go. I just got over the radio here. I think I said that like 20 minutes ago. Here is a song that I have adapted from a great American songwriter named Tom Paxton. It's a long and a dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load, and the folks that I meet ain't always kind.
Some are bad and some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubled mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I've been wandering around this land, doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the faces I see are as worried as can be, and it looks like they're a wandering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I had a buddy way back home, he started out to roam. I hear he's out by Half Moon Bay, and sometimes when I've had a few, his voice comes singing through. I'm going out to meet him some old day, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Now if you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, do you wish that you had a Tesla too? Nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door, and thank the Lord for the Ford that's hauling you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
You guys, we have a very special guest. Further proof that we are the pumpkin capital of the world, all the way from Japan. We're so honored to introduce the 2024 Japanese Way Off champion, Keiichi Suzuki, and his family. To say a few words on behalf of the family, his grandson, Haruki.
My grandfather's name is Keiichi Suzuki, and from Japan. He was pumpkin competition in Japan last month. The weight of my pumpkin was 966 pounds. His country is very hot and difficult place to grow pumpkins. He was looking forward to join the World Championship very much. Thank you much for inviting me here today. Here's saying.
ありがとうございます、Seiichi-san. That's all I got. That's really all I have.
Yeah, but that was impressive, Marcus. All right. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, we have Madison Thompson here. How are you, buddy? From Penn Valley, California. Have you been here before? First time here? Okay, first time grower. How about that for a first timer, huh? Here, okay, well, that's awesome, Madison. Okay, well, let's see what it weighs. Here we go, folks. One, 6, 8, 2. Wow! Awesome. Do you want to get a picture?
was so simple. All day I would ride and sing. I'd ride on the hilltops, down through the canyons, to the mustard seed valley. Oh, I was free.
Wilson's gonna get the start?
Huh?
I think Wilson never starts.
As long as they keep winning. I mean, Fields is young enough that he could be the future.
Yeah.
I mean, Wilson was just like a placeholder, basically, so.
I gave up a Mason Rudolph. Giving up a Mason Rudolph.
He is the worst quarterback I've ever seen.
Really?
NFL quarterback, in my opinion.
It's a sunshine thing, like a song that you sing. You're watering the seeds, pulling the weeds, and it blossoms in spring. And when the work's all through, you'll have a pumpkin that you brew. Driving night and day out to Half Moon Bay for a memory or two. Just one of my chores, working outdoors, sets me free. The land and me, working really hard, with a shovel and a dream. Call it what you will, gotta get the soil till, get the crop in the ground. Praying for the sound of rain falling down, rain falling down. And when they ask me how I grew it, well, mister, if you only knew it, it took me all of last year and my very best beer just to get my friends to move it. But it was worth all that ale, my pumpkin's topping the scales. You can tell by my grin, the locals think I'm gonna win, hear them holler and wail. Just one of my chores, working outdoors, sets me free. The land and me, working hard, with a shovel and a dream. Call it what you will, gotta get the soil till, get the crop in the ground. Praying for the sound of rain falling down, rain falling down. It's a sunshine thing, like a song that you sing. You're watering the seeds and pulling the weeds, and it blossoms in spring. And when the work's all through, you'll have a pumpkin that you grew. Driving night and day out to Half Moon Bay for a memory or two. Driving night and day out to Half Moon Bay for a memory or two.
Thank you. Oh, you got lucky on that one, Jim. That was good. That was good.
Worth the tuning.
Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might make up my magic stick.
Just to give everybody an update, they're loading up the final four. Because we have some real champion pumpkins coming through, they're all kind of being a little diva, so just everybody's getting their hair and makeup ready. They're literally loading up the final four to be able to escort them out here one after the other. So thank you so much for your patience. Give yourselves a round of applause for the very least. Let's stay warm, okay? Welcome to Half Moon Bay, the Pumpkin Way Off, world famous.
Well, I told you they're going to get bigger. Wow. Damn it, these pumpkins look massive. But wow. To be fair, if I laid around eating and drinking all the time, I'd probably look like that too. A lot of pumpkin pie, my friend.
I'd win no contest, Jim. Hey, there's a contest for everything, Jim. Just FYI.
That's a gift.
All right. For the last time, I'm going to say this. These are the final four. I know it. Hey, you know what? I'm going to have them lift them up because it's such a great photo op, isn't it? So let's go ahead and do that. You're going to want to get pictures of these.
Oh, there she is.
Wow. Crazy, crazy. Look at those. That's thousands of pounds. Okay, so this first pumpkin here is Leonardo Urena from Napa. That's the first one. The second one is Steve DeLizis, Pleasant Hill, Oregon. The third one, Brandon Dawson, Santa Rosa, California. And the fourth one, the current world record holder, Travis Ginger from Minnesota. Pretty incredible, folks.
It's starting to get serious. This is the literal final four. Let them hear you guys. Round of applause for our final four pumpkins. Records may be broken today. We don't know. I did just get a talking to for walking under the forklift while the pumpkin was on it. Apparently that's frowned upon. I'd say don't tell my wife I did that, but she's watching on the live stream right now, so she knows who she married. Yeah. Feel like you need sound effects right here, you guys. Can I do a whoa? was fun, huh?
So this pumpkin is Leonardo Urina from Napa Valley. Leonardo won this whole show in 2019 with a pumpkin of 2,175 pounds.
Wow.
So let's see what we've got today.
We're rechecking the straps because physics is a real thing and science wins every time. Thank you, gentlemen, for the extra work. We're going up. Here it comes. Oh, wait. Hold. It's like Braveheart. Hold. Oh. It's like you're adjusting the straps on the world's largest backpack. I'm just trying to get to school. Got weight distribution in play. All right, it's the big check now. Here we go, guys. Guys are working hard. Let them hear it out there. Bring this pumpkin on the scale.
Yeah, these guys are doing a hell of a job. Leonardo, come on over here, man.
Driving over the road. Driving over the road.
Leonardo, it's so nice to have you here again. Past winner. I don't know if you remember last year, he almost got disqualified, but the rules keepers, wasn't that just last year? Yeah. And then they called the GPC, and he was okay to come. So anyway, come on up and say hi to your fans, man.
Hello, Half Day. I'll be back. I'm here now. Remember last year I said I'll be back, and I'm back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, but thank you. All the sponsors and Cameron and all the teams right here in Half Bay, they treat us like really nice. I really appreciate that, and Half Bay, you're the best.
Thank you, Leonardo. Very nice. So Leonardo Urina from Napa, California, past winner. Let's see what you have here, my friend. Here we go. 2390. 2390. We're going to need a bigger scale. Two, 390, Leonardo. How nice is that? Right on.
Personal best. Personal best. That's your best. Personal best. Leonardo, is that the best pumpkin you've done? That's the biggest.
Biggest for Leonardo.
Más gordo. Más gordo. That's the Leo.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. And then there was three. Three more to go. So what's interesting, so far this year, this is the biggest pumpkin growing in the state of California. So, right on, Leonardo.
Great job, Leonardo. From Napa.
He's not dead.
Yes, he is.
I'm not. He isn't?
Well, he won't be soon. He's very ill.
I'm getting better. No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment. Oh, I can't take him like that. It's against regulations. I don't want to go on the car.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I can't take him. I feel fine.
Well, do us a favour.
I can't.
Well, can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long.
Oh, I've got to go to Robinson's. They lost 9 today.
Well, when's your next run?
Thursday. Think I'll go for a walk.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, here's something you can do.
I feel happy. I feel happy. Ah, thanks very much. That's all. See you on Thursday. Right.
That's lost, and I've got no defense for it. That heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know
I got good news. It's back on the pallet, y'all. Safely back on the pallet. Let him hear it. Thank you, gentlemen.
My heart says yes, indeed, indeed. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, the one that I'd never switch. There ain't no nicer witch than you. It's witchcraft, that cuckoo witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo,
Now to the final three after this, the final three pumpkins coming out.
my heart says yes, indeed. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It is such an ancient pitch, but one that I'd never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Than you. Than you. Oh, you're a fine witch. But you are just as one.
This isn't my nose, it's a false one.
Will? Well, we did do the nose. Nose? And the hat. She's a witch. No! Yeah. I bet. She has got a wart.
What makes you think she's a... Well, she turned me into a newt.
While we have a few moments, I wanted to introduce you to the artist, Laura Acton. She's the one that this year's logo, the glasses, the shirts, the sweatshirts. Laura, you did a great job. Thank you so much, okay? Yeah, head on over to the merchandise booth. They still got stuff. Avoid the crowds on the weekend, right? Come get it now.
All right, she's going up. Hold. We're good. They're checking the underside of the pumpkin. Can't have more than what? 2?
Yeah, not more
2
than
is
2.
the limit
Yeah.
of rotted spots. Anything over that in the pumpkin is disqualified.
Okay, so next we have Steve Delitas of Pleasant Hill. Steve, come on up here, buddy. Yeah, Steve actually won the whole show here in 2018. Back in the olden days, it was 2,170 pounds. But I think you got something bigger today, buddy. We'll see, right? So humble. Good to see you, man.
My favorite fact about Pleasant Hill, and if you're from Pleasant Hill, you know that you could be downtown having a Starbucks, having a nice meal, and within about 3/4 of a mile, you could be in the country, petting a cow and growing a 2,000-pound pumpkin. Am I right, Steve? It's wonderful out there. Welcome. What do you plan to do with this one after we're done here?
Oh, we'll put it in front of a store somewhere, probably the feed store in town.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pride of Pleasant Hill, right here.
Wow. Well, Steve, I sure hope you have a winner here. Like I said, 2018, he won the whole show.
You got a guess on this guy? He doesn't want to jinx it.
Always shy.
Here we
okay.
go.
Steve, here we go. I'm going to hit the button. Boom, boom, boom. 2387. 2387. Nice, buddy.
Nice job. Give it up for Steve from Pleasant Hill. Another fantastic pumpkin from the Bay.
Wow. You're right. It's just 3 pounds difference from Leonardo's. Wow.
Thank goodness you're sweeping the scale every time, am I right?
Pretty good? Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Good job, Steve. 3 pounds? 3 pounds off of Leonardo? 3 pounds different. That's close. 3 pounds, what is that? A tenth of a percent?
And then there was 2. 2 more to go.
Where's Leonardo?
Going up. There goes the pallet. Gotta have it perfectly positioned. Making sure it's showing its good side for the photos, baby. We got another stellar landing. Let him hear it, you guys. Another stellar and safe landing. 2 more pumpkins to go.